Ground control to Major Tom.
And we've done Falcon Heavy in a couple of years. So we launched Falcon next year, about 2 years after that we launched Falcon Heavy with the kerosene on the stage.
4, 3, 2, ground control to Major Tom.
Liftoff. Liftoff of Falcon 9.
Countdown engines on.
Falcon 9, cleared the tower. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. Liftoff, Falcon 9. Liftoff of Falcon 9.
It actually ended up being way harder than
You are looking at a live view of the Falcon Heavy. Yes, the Falcon Heavy on historic pad 39. Welcome to our live launch webcast. My name is Lauren Lyons. I'm an engineer in our flight reliability department here at SpaceX, and I am so excited to be here with you today. Now, more often than not, on the first flight of a new rocket, engineers will choose to fly a mass simulator, which is basically a heavy object of some sort to simulate the dynamics of flying a payload, but with little consequence if the mission doesn't work out exactly as planned. And as many of you already know, we have opted to have a little fun with our mass simulator. Stacked inside the fairing is Elon's cherry red Tesla Roadster. And inside of it, a passenger. His name is Starman, but don't worry, he's not human. You might also catch a glimpse of a smaller passenger, which is a tiny little Hot Wheel Roadster carrying a tiny little Starman mounted on the payload attach fitting, which is the structure that holds the Roadster onto the second stage. There's a plaque. on which the names of over 6,000 of our SpaceX employees are engraved. The work that goes into designing, building, testing, and launching a vehicle of this sort is no small feat.
Falcon Heavy will put the Roadster on board into an Earth-Mars orbit around the sun on a journey that could last for 1 billion years. Now, on a universal scale, this means that the Roadster will be tracing the shape of an ellipse with the sun at one of its fixed points, or one of its foci. Now, we call this heliocentric because it is sun-centered. The outermost distance on that same ellipse will intersect the path that Mars takes while it is on its own journey around the sun.
The SpaceX team continues to count down for launch of Falcon Heavy Test Flight.
AFTS is ready for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Launch director on countdown 1. SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
Falcon Heavy is configured for flight.
T-minus 15, standby for terminal count. 10, 9, 8.
Side booster ignition.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Awesome. That's the only thing I can really
That's
say right
absolutely
now.
wild. Absolutely wild.
And as you can see on your screen, that re-entry burn for those two side boosters wrapping up.
Very similar, those two boosters views. Those are actually representing different boosters.